It's your boy Youngest in Charge coming to you guys today with a quick little video. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure you guys tap in on with me on Telegram or Instagram. If you guys trying to join the university, this is where I post some of the sauce that we have in here. This is you can only get in this chat if you locked in, but if you want to get into my broad university, it's only $100 for lifetime access. So these are some of the methods that I'll post in there. So I'm going to go over it with you guys. So the first one's going to be this rental trade lines method. So the first one, this method is an excellent choice for a new CPN or someone looking to rent a new home or apartment after credit repair. The companies below can post up to 2 years of rental history on your credit report. Is it one of the trade lines that will impact your score the most? Usually these trade lines post up to 2 credit bureaus, TransUnion and Experian. They may soon update to also port to Equifax. These accounts are generally great for building your score and getting you approved for smaller cards and rentals. Before starting, there's a couple of things you should always remember. These companies providing rental trade lines are not in the business of selling trade lines. They are in the business of reporting rent. So do not email and ask them about trade lines. You will also need to gather a few documents to make this work properly. A lease agreement for your state will be required. We offer a copy of a Georgia lease agreement below for reference. To find a lease agreement for your state, do a quick search by typing your state lease agreement. So if you're in Delaware, type Delaware state lease agreement or Delaware lease agreement, into Google search. You also need a friend to help you with this method. They will be acting as the landlord when the company calls to verify your payment history. So that is what I charge you guys for when I do this. If you guys are wondering what you have to pay me for when you pay for rental primaries, you're paying me to be your verified landlord, or you'll have to find somebody else who has a verified landlord account or can make one. You can opt in to use your real landlord, but that depends on your specific situation. Like I said, if you have someone cool that has a landlord account that can verify, cool, you're good to go. If not, you can hit through me or find someone else. When picking an address for your lease agreement, make sure you know the actual homeowner's name. That is the name you need to know to put on the lease. This is the name they will call your friend by when doing the phone verification. Make sure your friend or landlord knows they will be calling, and make sure they have them read the lease agreement so everyone is on the same page. The call will be quick and go something like this. Hi, this is James from Rental Report. We are calling to verify rental information for one of your tenants. How long has etc. been living at etc.? How much rent does he or she pay? Have they ever been late on their rent? Once the verification process is done, you can expect to see the trade line report on your credit file between 20 to 30 days later. Same thing I tell you guys, 2 to 3 weeks. It will increase your score by 50 to 100 points, depending on how much reported as monthly rent, as you choose to send in more than one lease. You can report 2 years closed, as in 2 years of paid rent on time, verified through a lease, and open a lease where you have been paying 7+ months. Here are the companies offering this service right now. Please note, doing a quick Google search for report rent to credit will give you an updated list of companies providing this service. Step 1, you can pick any one of these websites. So we have Rental Karma, Rent Reporters, which is the one I use. I use Rent Reporters. I told you guys about that. Got Rock the Score, and then you got Credit Rent Boost. There's plenty of other companies you can find. Pick any one of the above companies and do research on them before starting. Check what bureaus they are currently reporting to and their reporting fees. Step 2, gather the following documents: driver's license or alternative ID, example like a passport or something like that. The lease agreement is next. Step 3, fill in your lease or your leases carefully. If you want to have closed paid as agreed accounts, remember you need to send in the backdated lease. If you wish to open a current account, you need to send in a lease that is at least 7 months old. You can also do a mix by purchasing both, up to 24 months backdated and a current lease. Call your friend landlord and let them know that what you will be doing, and explain to someone they will call them verifying the rent. Make sure he knows the amount, the date you moved in, and etc. All the information you put on the rental application. If you choose to use a friend, that is fine. Just make sure he uses the name of the actual landlord on the property you are putting as your residence in the state lease agreement. Now, guys, they're a little bit stricter on this, so make sure you have all your ducks in line when you're doing this, or it won't work. Call your rental reporting company you choose. Let them know what you wish to report and go through the process. They will ask you to email them your lease or leases after they receive your payment. They will contact your landlord/friend. Remember, he needs to be the homeowner. Once verification is complete, you can expect to see your trade line report in the 20 to 30 days, guys. So that is the rental reporters method, guys. So we have all these different oh shit, my bad, y'all. Fucking Axiom on that bitch. We have all these different companies, right? So we got Rental Karma. This one's a good one. Also got Rent Reporters, which this is the one I use, guys. Rent Reporters. All you got to do is click Get Started, and then all you have to do is enroll, and it costs $10 a month, and then you'll be able to, put all your information in there, and then it'll post, guys. So you'll have to have that verified landlord account. That's why it's easier just to go through someone like me that already has the account. But if you can do it yourself, that's always the best option in the end. But until you're able to do that, you can always just go through me. Now, method 2, this is going to be third-party data furnishing accounts, okay? This method is by far the most effortless primary trade process to complete. The best thing about this process is it is low cost. These accounts can be free or have a yearly membership fee. Each one will be different. Make sure you read the terms and conditions before applying. These will be new accounts with no history, but will show up on your credit report as open, paid as agreed. And even if you do not use them, they report monthly on your credit report. Not all of them report to all 3 credit bureaus. Check with each one before choosing your accounts. These are super easy to get accounts. They are great if you are building credit or a CPN number on a budget. It is invaluable to have as many accounts as possible on the file to start. The higher your total number of credit limit is, the large factor when calculating scores. Make sure even if you do decide to buy something from these accounts that you stay below 10% of the actual credit limit. It is also another significant factor the credit bureaus use to calculate your consumer report score. You will want as much credit as possible with least utilization. That should be your end goal with this process. You can choose to apply for one of these or all of them. The more the better for your credit score. Please note, on month 1, and you may see a drop in your credit score from opening these accounts. As the first 30 days pass, you will see your credit score start to rise 20 to 30 points per month using these accounts alone. You must use the same information on every single application. If you are using a CPN, make sure it's the same information used in the tri-merge process. If you are using your credit file, make sure you use the previously used information to apply for credit. If you enter a different address, phone number, name, date of birth, or employer, that information will be added to your credit report and the trade line. Step 1, from the list below, choose the account that best fits your needs and budget. Step 2, remember to use the same information you have previously used, not to add the address, phone number, or employer to your credit report. Step 3, wait for the account to post to your credit report. Here's one of the cards. Gold Horizon card, $500 credit limit, online store purchases only, guaranteed approval, reports to TransUnion, only $25 monthly fee. We have the Group 1 Freedom card. It's a $500 credit line, online retail only, guaranteed approval, membership fee is $25. Reports to TransUnion and Equifax. Reports first and 15 each month. It is important to remember these are brand new trade lines. Once they start reporting to your credit report, all you have to do is watch your score grow up. They stay on your credit report for 7 years, even if you cancel. Your account will still report to the credit file every month. This method can be used in conjunction with other primary trade line methods in this course to create a powerful credit file. The larger your limit and a type of account, the faster your scores will rise. Make sure you read the full terms and conditions for the above sites. We are in no way affiliated with them. We have used them countless times and find it still be working great. Okay, method 3. Primary card deposit trade lines. This method will show you how to exploit the credit card provider's reporting process when you open a credit card. It is instantly reported to the credit bureaus. If an account does not show on your report right away, it has already been transmitted to the bureaus. We will show you how to exploit the automatic reporting system. You may be saying to yourself, well, how does this work for me if I probably don't qualify for any cards? That may be true for unsecured credit cards and loans, but not for secured cards. These are cards we will be going after to make this process work. First, you need to understand that you will need at least $500 on a debit card to do this method. You will still have the $500 at the end of the process. We will need to make the initial deposit on the cards. This step will trigger the lender to report a new account to the credit bureaus. Since the credit card lenders report right away, this makes an open account in good standing appear on credit effortlessly. The best part of it is it looks as regular card in good standing, not an authorized user or a co-signer, a real primary trade line. Depending on your budget, you can choose any limit you want. You will have to initially have those funds to place a deposit to open the secure card account. Once the process is done, the money will go back into your account safe and sound. The best part is you can repeat this process as many times as you want with different banks. This process will give you multiple open accounts in good standing. Like with method 2, these will be new accounts, so initially your score may drop a little bit. After 30 days, you will see your score start to increase. You can expect to see about 15 to 20 points per month on a single card. If you post multiple cards on your file, the possibilities are endless. This process works on any credit file, including CPN numbers or regular SSN numbers. Recommended cards. You can do the Open Sky Secure Card, $200 to $3,000. You can do the US Bank Secure Card, which is $300 to $5,000. I did a video on this, guys, already on the US Bank Secure Card. I literally got a video on this. It's called the Money Man Method, bro. If you guys want, like, the video version of it. called the Money Man method. It should still be on my channel. I don't think I took it down, but I already explained this process in a video. This whole method right here, method 3. Wells Fargo secured card, $300 to $10,000. Citi secured Mastercard, $200 to $2,500. Discovered It secured, $200 to $2,500. Merrick Bank secured Visa, $200 to $3,000. Step 1. Choose the credit card company you will use. The above is just a reference with the accounts we have to use and are currently functioning. You can use any card that reports to the credit bureaus and offers a secure credit card deposit program. Step 2. Fill out the application online. As with everything else, make sure that you use your correct name, phone number, address, and employer. It should all be the same as in previous applications. This step will ensure a smooth process and save you time in the future, removing errors for your consumer credit reports. Step 3. Fund the account. These secure cards, as mentioned above, all require a deposit. The minimum on most cards is $200 to $300. You need to have at least that much on a debit card to do this step. Step 4. Wait for the account to post to your credit. Once the account is posted to all 3 credit bureaus, make sure the following things are right. Correct limit and no additional information was added to the credit file. Suppose either of these is wrong. Contact the card issuer right away and fix it before requesting back your deposit. This process can be from instant to 30 days. Step 5. Your account should now be posted and showing as paid as agreed. It is now time to contact the lender and close the account. You will reach the lender via phone using the customer service phone number on their website. Tell them you no longer want the card and want your deposit to be returned to your debit card. If you receive the SEER card before canceling, do not activate it. Okay. Method 4, guys. UCC1 state filings. This method will teach you about UCC1 state filings. These filings are financial records published by your local clerk's office, so in essence, a court document that is posted online, making it a public record. This method is excellent for weak credit files as it will boost your current credit score and give you an extra boost in the part of public record. For those of you who don't know what a public record is, it is a record made available by a government or reporting agency establishing your identity as accurate. It means you filled some sort of document which made a public record. Banks and lenders research public records as part of your loan underwriting. When this information is made public record and the bureaus pick up on the data, you will see a boost in your credit score. This process is easy and cheap, but may take up to 60 days to post to your consumer credit report. Here's an example of how UCC1 works. Let's say Jane and Joe are friends. Jane sells Joe something of value. For argument's sake, we say a gold ring. Joe promises to pay Jane for the ring within 2 years. Jane decides to make it official and visit her local courthouse with Joe. They tell the clerk they want to file a UCC1 and pay the fee. Each state is different. When the courthouse processes the paperwork, 30 to 60 days, Joe will now have an account on his credit based on the same stipulations Joe and Jane provided to the clerk. Steps to completing UCC1 filing. Step 1. Find out what you want to trade with your friend. Whomever you decide can keep custody of the item. Don't make it complicated. Jewelry is always the best option when filing UCC1s. If you've had the item appraised or have the original receipt, even better, attach it to the filing. Find the UCC1 filing paperwork for your state. Google it. Type in UCC1 finance statement in your state. So UCC1 finance statement Delaware. Each state is different. We will be using California just an example in this process. You must find an updated version of the UCC1 finance statement for your state. Step 3. Fill the document using the instructions provided with the UCC1 filing statement. Remember, every state is different. We use California as an example below, but if you are in another state, the rules for filing the UCC1 filing statement may significantly differ. All UCC1 forms come with state-specific instructions. Step 4. Present the document at your local courthouse. Stand in line, pay the fee, and turn in the paperwork. When the UCC1 gets reported, the bureaus will automatically pick it up and put it on your file. This process will increase your credit score instantly. The process is an excellent option for anyone looking to build a healthy credit file. These lines are treated with priority during FICO calculations. Please make sure you fill out the paperwork before arriving in the courthouse. The clerk will most likely not be helpful. You may want to get a free consultation with a finance attorney in your area to find out about any information they may need to file. Each state is entirely different. We cannot give you a sample for each state in this program, but there are the links for our consumers' most common states, and you can find a full copy of the California UCC1 filings with instructions on the next few pages. So we have a Georgia copy, and we have a Florida, and we have the California method, guys. But you can look this up on here. We have the Texas one as well. So this is just what it would look like. Tells you what you need, and this will help you post a primary for free, guys. These are how you can post free primaries, okay? So I might go into another video just to break this down further, because I know this is like a big information dump for you guys, but let's go into this last one. Third-party furnitures via purchase. Now this method is not really a method, it's more of a warning to anyone looking to purchase primary trade lines from a third party or information burner. A couple years ago, it was a common practice for people to purchase aged primary trade lines from a company offering for credit boosting purposes. There is a big problem with this method that everyone turned a blind eye. These accounts are fake, thus making them illegal because you may be defrauding a financial institution by using them. More people were using them to boost their credit for a legitimate purpose. No one cared. And life was great for anyone in the credit repair business. You could find a primary trade lines with 2 to 3 years of history for around $500 to $600. Times were fantastic, and everyone had perfect credit. Then came the scammers and criminals. People started to use these trade lines to boost credit scores of thousands of stolen identities. Then they would walk into the bank, obtain a loan under the stolen identity, and then cash out and disappear. Until that point, primary trade lines were sold by small-time furnishers and people setting up bogus companies to resell primary trade lines specifically. But no one cared until the fraud started rolling in. If you are caught uploading false information onto a credit bureau system, you can end up in prison. So even though people are still selling these trade lines, you should stay away from them. Most, if not offers, are for aged trade lines are scams. They will take your money and give you nothing in return. The credit bureaus have tightened down on this method, and it's almost impossible in today's credit world to use. Unless you have long game, established business, and decide to rogue with your reporting, try one of the other methods including in this program. They all work. People are using these methods right now to resell. So guys, I showed you guys all this just to give you guys a little breakdown. I know this video is getting long, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. I appreciate everybody tapped in. Make sure you guys are safe while you're stacking that paper. It's your boy Youngest. I'll see you guys in the next video. Gang.